to think everybody is coming.
Do you
Well,
see me, Joan?
there's 6 of us. Laura's on
I'm
and
on.
Karen's on.
Yeah, Celia's on now, 7. Okay. All right, we're gonna start. I would like to start on page, what it says here. 4? No, we went further.
14.
We stopped on 15, I think.
I know we did. That's exactly where we stopped because I've got a marker on it. And I would like to start there.
Okay,
Okay?
okay,
Now, I put a little pink marker on page 15.
okay.
Okay, now how do we do this so the book is not covered by? I've got the book, but it's part of it is covered by faces.
Okay, go to the black top bar at the top and just drag it to the side or to the top or the bottom.
That's what I'm doing, right? Doing it with my finger. Okay, and I'll put it. There we go. I get more people this way. That does it. Okay. Anybody else come on? Teresa, Celia, Karen, Bonnie. I think we're almost all here now. Let's see. Laura's here. Diane is here. Bonnie, Diane Goldenberg on yet?
No,
Or Teresa, Karen is on.
I'm here.
Hillary is on. Rochelle is on. Good. Okay, we're almost all here. Let's start on page 14, please.
14? Okay,
14. Yeah, the one we did.
okay.
We had the introduction to the ayin, the silent letter, and you were able to read Shalom Aleichem, right?
Yes.
Everybody got it?
Yeah,
Okay, let's quick review. Line 2. Let's read it together. Eel,
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 L,
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 Oh,
O,
oh.
Okay,
O.
it's hard to do it all together. Let's go. Fourth word from the last. What is it? Can somebody tell me? Fourth.
O.
Oh, right. The
Oh.
God is up on top. It's O.
Mhm.
And there are 2 different ways of writing it. One with the vav serving as a vowel with the dot above it, ol, and with just the dot, ol. Okay, and is everybody got that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
We had 2 ways, looking at the line from the beginning. 2 with E, the longer form perhaps, but we don't worry about that. Then 2 with A, and then 1 with F, and then we have 2 O's and 2 I's.
Oh. Mhm.
Ah.
Oh.
Right? Everybody remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to remind you, you may hear that next to the last one pronounced aw, even in your synagogue, because if it is a darker, bigger one in some prayers, it's pronounced aw. Don't worry about it. Just say ah and try to keep it straight in your mind. Okay, let's go down the page. Line 5. Line 5. Do I have a volunteer? Do I need to volunteer somebody? Karen.
I'll try.
Karen? Okay. Al, lay, sem, alay, sem, alechem, alechem, alechem.
Okay, simple, huh? First you break it up.
Once you figure it out, it is.
It is. So look at line 6. Any questions about line 607?
Well,
Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem.
Mm-hmm.
Alaikum shalom.
Aleichem Shalom.
Why do they write it? Why do they write it as Aleichem Shalom sometimes? Anybody have an idea?
Isn't that like a response? If you say shalom alechem to someone, they say alechem to shalom to you?
That is absolutely 100% right. Who said that?
Karen.
Karen, you are right on. Remember, shalom is a greeting too. Shalom aleichem is peace unto you. It's a plural form, but peace unto you. So if somebody should say to you, shalom aleichem, the correct form is aleichem shalom.
Shalom.
So you just learned how, when you're on the street in Israel and somebody says shalom aleichem, all you have to do is say aleichem shalom, and you feel smart. Are there any questions about this
Our
page?
version of back at you, right?
Back at you. You got it. Celia, I can't see you. I can't see you or hear you. Can you join us? Hello, Celia? Not yet.
Yeah, I'm
Joan?
here. I'm here.
Okay.
Joan, what is the line under between 9 and 10 mean? What does that one mean?
Melech HaOlam. Okay. King of the universe, king of the world. Olam, Olam
more-
is world.
The more I've been thinking about it, using the Shalom Aleichem prayer is very, very clever. I was practicing last night and thinking to myself, we're familiar with it, so it really makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Right.
Which is why you're here. Because by the time we finish this class, you should be able to follow any service slowly. But
Yeah.
a lot, I've got to tell you, a lot of groups continue meeting and moving on their own, or they move to the next level. And I'm not quite sure where the next level goes yet because I haven't taught it, but there is an advanced beginner and an intermediate class, and people keep meeting. Okay, what's the first phrase in line 10?
Can we pause for just a second, Joan?
Yeah, who's
Can we-
that?
Laura?
Okay, Laura.
Okay, so was it Celia that asked about the line under line 9?
Somebody asked about this line.
It was Bonnie.
Bonnie? Okay, so I'm reading that Malech,
Melech,
right?
Ella,
Melech.
Melech, Melech, oh, yes. Malech.
Stop. I'm gonna, oh, do I have the control of this now?
No, I so do.
Okay, let's break it into syllables.
Okay.
Ha. What's the
Oh.
next syllable?
Yeah,
Oh.
And last syllable?
Lo, lam.
Ah. Again, first syllable? I am. confused.
Ha,
Second
ha, no.
syllable?
Uh-huh.
O. And then lam.
So what's the whole word?
I don't know.
Say it together. Say it together. What's first syllable?
Ha'olam.
Ha'olam.
Ha'olam. Okay.
Ha'olam.
I have
Oh.
control here. I don't know why, but I've got control with my pointer. Whew. Okay.
Okay. Ha'olam.
Start with
Okay.
Ha'olam. Olam
Okay.
is the universe in world of
Okay. Okay.
universe.
Thank you.
Ha'olam. No, let
Thank
me, because this is something that will help all of you. Ha'olam is the universe. Ha, he, ha, and a hey at the beginning of a word means the. So this is the universe. And this word, what is this word? I don't know what that was, but it was interesting. What's this first word, Laura?
Let's see. Oh gosh, I had it. Just a minute.
Read it by syllables. Look at my pointer. I don't know why it's
Well,
working, but it is.
I'm looking in my book, so.
No,
excuse
don't,
me.
look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Look at-
It's
okay,
much
I have to
easier
find
look at the screen.
Where are, okay, so you're on the first word.
Yes, I am. See,
Okay,
this is my
so that-
pointer, the moving one.
So that's Malach.
No, what's the first vowel?
Okay, I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry.
Melech.
Melech, okay.
Melech.
Melech,
That's
okay.
the vowel. I
Okay, yeah.
Did any of you make flashcards with the vowels?
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Did it
I
help?
still, yeah, a little.
Keep
Melech,
using them.
okay. Sorry.
Keep using them because you want to get these vowels absolutely second nature.
Joan,
Mhm.
what I had trouble with in making the flashcards is forming these letters. When
Mhm.
I try to write the letters, they don't look the way they do on the printed page. I had a lot of trouble.
Don't make letters, just make an X. Just write an X and put the vowels. Just worry about the
Oh,
vowels.
Okay.
Just worry about the vowels. Don't worry about the letters.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not- to try to write them now is unnecessary.
Melech. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got
Melech
it.
now, everybody got it?
Yeah,
So from what I just said, what does Melech HaOlam mean?
King of the
King
universe.
of
King of the
the world,
universe.
king of the universe.
King of the world. King of the universe.
Where did you hear that expression before?
In the
From the psalm.
Shalom Aleichem. Melech HaSharet, Melech HaSharet, Melech HaOlam,
Hello.
probably. Okay, let's look. Line 10,
Uh-huh.
the whole line is, I want to
Shalom.
need a volunteer.
Ella.
Who? Who's reading?
Can I read?
Teresa, read.
Okay, Shalom, line 10?
Line 10.
Yeah, okay, Shalom, Melech, HaShalom.
Good.
Shalom, HaShalom.
Anybody want to guess what those mean?
Hello.
What is
Right.
shalom? What is melech hashalom?
peace
What
unto
is-
you.
let's
Peace
look
unto
at
you.
What did melech haolam mean? One line back.
King of the
King of the
universe.
universe.
So what do you
Okay.
think melech hashalom means?
King of the peace.
Yes,
King of the peace.
king of peace. And means nation. So hashalom would be
Wait, we're king.
over here. I'm sorry. Hashalom. What does this mean?
I don't see the pointer that's not moving.
Shalom,
Oh.
is the third word.
What,
Oh, that's probably only for me. Okay, Diane.
What-
Point to
what-
the
what-
Hashalom.
what do you want? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, what you said.
Okay, stop. I am going to master this by next week if it kills me. In line 10,
Right.
there are two phrases.
Right.
What is the second phrase?
Shalom.
Shalom,
Shalom.
Excellent. Okay, what we said, Melech HaShalom was king of peace. What would HaShalom be? Meaning nation.
King.
King of the nations.
No, 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 no.
Peace of the
Melech-
nation.
What-
Peace to the nation.
Stop.
No.
Stop. Listen. You know it. You just have confusion with it. Melech is king. Shalom is peace.
Mhm.
Melech HaShalom is the king of peace. You all told me that, right?
Mhm.
Beginning of line 10. Shalom, Melech HaShalom. Hello, well, peace, not king of peace. Now the next one is Shalom, HaShalom. Is nation.
So
Yisrael. You've heard that. Yisrael, the nation of Israel.
right.
HaShalom would be
King.
Nation of peace.
nation of peace. Excellent. Do you all see that? Did
Yeah.
if you're confused, no, who said no?
Why is it the first word is the second word?
Right.
Because they're trying to confuse.
Oh, okay.
What? No, HaShalom is not, the first shalom, they're just putting words together.
Okay,
They're just putting words together. I just chose those two words, HaShalom.
okay.
Okay? And let me give you one more trick. Go to the last phrase in line 11. One person read it.
Hillary.
Hillary, read it.
La Melech HaShalom.
Excellent. La, okay, Lamed. Ha, ahe means the. Lamed means to. To the king of peace. La Melech HaShalom. To the king of peace. Okay?
Got it.
We'll take the word.
Okay.
All right. If I confuse, I need to, is Diane Goldenberg on? I think everybody else is. Laura, I need to take attendance. That's why I'm saying. Laura, Diane, Celia, Bonnie, Teresa, Karen, Hillary, and Rochelle all here. Okay, I'm missing Diane Goldenberg. Okay. I have to keep attendance. Okay, are there any questions about this page?
No, not for me.
You're all, I don't want to go on unless you all got it.
Okay.
Okay. moving
Joan,
right-
may I ask, I have a question, not about the page, but just a question in general.
Yeah.
and maybe it's just me, but at the moment, certainly I'd like to know some of the words. But right now, I'm more interested in sounding out the words so that I know the letters. That's just me.
Okay, so you want me to less translation and more sounding?
Well, that's just me. I mean, you can
Okay,
ask
then
the other
try,
ladies.
I do want to give you keywords and give you some key stuff. But if it confuses you, sort of tune that out and just read it.
Okay,
Tune
that'll
it
work
out if
for
it's
me.
bothering you.
That'll work for me.
Okay?
I don't want to be the maven here. So
No,
you know,
just tune it
okay.
out. All right,
Okay.
all right, that's Laura, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay, Laura, read line 11 for me, please.
Line 11 on page
Same page.
14. On page 14. Okay.
Hey, read it with the screen. Ladies, use the screen, not your book.
Okay.
The books are pretty
Shalom.
good.
So the first is shalom. That's the one that I never, is it?
Yeah,
I know it's an alamet, but I'm trying to remember what the double dot is.
it's the silent vowel. It's just, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Lamelech, ha,
Blend,
ham,
good.
lachim. Lamelech, okay, ham lachim. Okay,
Good,
okay,
excellent. Now the next one.
okay. Right. All right. Lamelech ha shalom. Lamelech ha shalom.
Good, and you read it
Okay.
much better. That was good. All you can do is practice. And as I said, I think the key thing is making those flashcards for vowels. Just put it
Okay.
there. Don't worry about the letter. If you have to read the silent vowel, make it. And make sure you know your vowels. If you know your vowels, it's going to be 100% easier than if you have to worry about the vowels. Okay? Any more questions on this page or anything else?
Yes,
Oh, what?
Rochelle.
Okay,
I have
Rochelle.
If you don't mind going back to page 10, just for a second,
Okay,
everybody, on page 10,
no problem.
down in line 9,
Okay?
that middle word, is it malche or
Yes, it is.
malche?
It's for all intents when you sing the prayer, you say Malachi. But for our purposes in just reading, we assume it's a silent vowel there that hadn't come up when we got on page 10, Malachi. You always blend into a shva.
Okay.
The rule to
Okay.
make your life simple is blend into a shva. So if there will be a shva being a silent vowel. If there's look at the next word, after Malche, there's a silent vowel under the mem. So what would be that first syllable? Exactly. Okay.
Lachim.
Hamlachim.
Yep. Yep. Everybody got it?
Mm,
Is there anybody who is confused and needs to do anything? No?
Not me.
You're all there. You're
Yep.
great. Let's move on. I think we're on page 15 now. Yes,
Yep.
we are. And again, please use the look at the screen, not at your book. It's too confusing otherwise. Okay, we now have our second silent letter, Aleph.
Mhm.
There is absolutely no difference in pronunciation between the ayin and the aleph.
Right.
They're silent. You read the vowel. So I'm going to ask Celia to read line 1.
Okay, it's E, I,
Careful.
A,
Good.
A, O, I.
Funny thing, we had that same combination with the ayin, didn't we? Okay, I am going to ask Bonnie to read line 2. Let's assume that there is a shfa, a silent vowel inside that of Sophie.
Okay, line 3, you said?
2. Two, please.
2, okay. Ich, eich, ach, och, ach, ach.
Wow, that was
Wow.
super. Teresa, line 3.
ah, ach, hey, hey.
No, wait a minute, what's the vowel under the olive?
Oh, okay, it's the line, that's not 2 dots, okay. Hey, hey, hey. I couldn't see,
That's
even
fine.
with, even with reading glasses on, I thought it was 2 dots, I'm sorry.
That's perfectly fine. Diane, would you please read line 5? No, line 4. Let's read them all. Diane?
Mal, ahe,
No,
mal,
wait, go back. This is not the prayer,
Mhm.
these are syllables. We're assuming there's a shva inside that cut sofi. It would never be a. Assume it's a silent vowel inside the chaf sofi. Okay, the final chaf.
ahe,
No, what's that? What's if it's
ah,
Ach,
ah? Right.
okay, mal, mal, hey,
No. my
mal,
goodness.
ha,
oh,
mal, ha,
aha,
They
mal,
I
ha,
stop.
Allah.
This is what's new. The aleph is silent. Go back to that word, third word from the end. You've got the pointer. There you go.
okay,
The first syllable, you blend in, there's a shva under the lamed, so we blend into that. What's the first syllable?
mal,
And what's the second syllable?
ah,
Finish it.
ha,
Ah. There's a
Ah.
shva. There is a shva in there. There should be a shva in there. I mean, that's why I'm putting it there, because I think there's no way to pronounce it otherwise. Okay?
okay,
Next one.
mal, ha,
No, honey, start again. Read it the same way. There's a shva under the lamed, there's a shva under the chaf sofi.
mal, ha,
No, mal.
no, mal, ah,
Yes.
ha,
Ah,
ach,
mal, ah. That's all.
okay,
You blend into a shva. You always blend into a silent vowel. There is a silent vowel under that chaf, inside of that chaf, really. So you blend into the vowel. You blend into the lamed, mal, and you blend into the chaf sofi, ah. Do you have
okay,
that?
mal, ha,
Start,
uh-uh.
start again. Think.
mal, ha,
No. What's the second syllable? What the mal is correct.
ah,
Yes. So what's the whole word?
mal, ha,
Mal.
mal, ha, ha,
No. You've got letters reversed. What's the second syllable? Just read me the second.
ah,
Finish.
ah,
Ah. Okay. So what,
okay, it wasn't connecting, ah,
Ach, you got it.
what's the whole word?
Mala.
mal, ah,
Okay. I'm gonna come back to you.
okay,
I'm gonna come back to you on people that I have not heard from. I haven't heard from Laura. How
Okay,
about line 5?
line 5, okay. So this is a. Wait a minute. Ich, No,
read read the letter before the vowel.
oh. Hey,
Yes.
hey, okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Mal.
Mm-hmm.
Next is ache. Malache. And the last word is malache.
You got better as you went on. You got that
Okay,
on.
okay.
see, did you see how it builds up? You
Mhm.
stumbled on the
Ma-
first okay and by the end,
Malachi.
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 Malachi HaShalom, Malachi
Mhm.
HaShalom, Malachi Elyon, right?
Right, right, right. Thank you.
Okay, let's go on to line 7. And whom haven't I bothered yet? Rochelle, you haven't read 27.
Okay. Malachi, Melech, Malachi.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I'm sorry. I jumped over to the other.
Yeah.
Melech, Malachi, Malachim.
What's the first letter?
Oh, Hamlachim. I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
don't apologize.
Malachi.
So read the whole phrase.
Where am I? I'm looking at your arrow when I was
Yeah,
following.
that whole phrase, the middle phrase is line 7.
Okay, Melech, Malachi, Hamlachim.
All right, now you really should read that Malche.
Okay,
Because you
that's the one I
blend-
had a question about before.
Okay, that's,
That's
all right, let me explain. You blend into the shva, so it becomes Malche.
okay.
If you wanted it to say Malache, we will find that, look in line 9. First word in line 9. Mal.
Allah.
blended
La.
with ache.
Mhm.
You see the difference between
Mhm, mhm.
Malache and Malche?
Yes.
Does anybody not see it? If I had the pointer, I would be a better teacher, but I don't. So I'm counting.
So this one versus this one.
Okay, where's Malche? Point to Malche, please, Diane. Say
Malhe is here,
right, and find Malachi.
here.
Got it. Anybody confused?
Mhm. The only thing, Joan, is on line 7, the second group of words. I don't understand the double dot under the lamed. It's silent. Is that like a?
That is
What is-
the silent letter. You always blend into it.
Okay.
A syllable, it finishes, it closes a syllable. So it's
Closes a
mal.
syllable.
Like, and the next word,
Okay.
Are you with me? My dog is.
Yes, I am.
Okay. My dog is taking the class now. All right. She gets very excited when she's learning. She's very smart. She gets very excited when she's learning, all at the most inappropriate times. All right. Does everybody understand that you always blend into the silent vowel? The silent vowel is called the shva. I will probably refer to it when I should probably just say the silent vowel, but blend into the silent vowel. So malche, but if you put the aleph, look in line 6 in the middle, it's malche. But if you go to line 9 in the beginning, you have an aleph.
Malach.
Malache.
Okay.
Are there any more questions about this page? I beg you to practice it every day for a few minutes. Get those flashcards made, go over them every day for a few minutes. Those few minutes will help you more than I can tell you. Crash studying doesn't work. We've all done it. We've all tried it. We've tried it in college. We've tried it other times. It doesn't work with this stuff. I'm telling you. It's not like you're studying for a test and you're going to write it and get it over with the next, in 3 hours, it's done and away we go. And I don't care if I ever see that subject again, like my history test. But this is something that you want to retain. You want to keep it with you all the time. So it is critical that you practice regularly. I don't mean to be preaching, but it's just so important. Are there any questions so far? Or can we go on?
Please.
Go on, next page, please. Okay, here's another word that we were talking about. It's in the, all right, the resh is the R sound. So let's read it syllable by syllable. What's the first syllable? Top.
Ro,
Oh,
No,
ro,
Stop. Yeah. Stop. But I want one, I'm gonna call on one person to read. I think it's easier. Bonnie, would you read the first syllable, please, on the word at the top of the page?
I don't, know. On the very, very top where the double arrow is?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay, ha.
Oh, up there.
Oh,
Diane.
I'm sorry, read the whole thing, ha.
No,
sha. Oh, okay.
One syllable. I want to make sure everybody sees it as syllables. Celia, would you read the next syllable?
Is that where the pointer is?
Yep,
Sha.
very good. Now we've got our new letter, and I am going to ask Hillary to read the last syllable and blend into the final letter. We always blend in.
Ray,
Blend.
Ray,
What's that letter?
Ray, Ray.
What's the last letter?
It's a ha.
No, it's not a ha. It's closed. Didn't we have? Did we have the?
No.
No,
No,
we
Next
didn't.
No, we didn't have this letter
That's the
yet.
next page.
We haven't had the tough.
Mm-mm.
It's a T sound. Forget
Oh,
it.
that is Ray.
Rate, but we haven't had that, so there's no way you could have
Hasha
said
rate.
that. Okay, let's roll up the page a tiny bit, please. And I'm gonna move right along because you guys are so good. I'm gonna go right to line 3. Right to line 3. These are crazy, unmeaningful combinations. They're just to practice the pronunciation, okay?
Mhm.
Okay, everybody got that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to ask Karen to read line 3.
Ray, ha ray, la ray, ma ray, sha ray, sha ray, sha ray, sha ray.
Have you been practicing every day?
I have.
I can tell. You see how easily she read that with a new letter? It really makes a difference. Excellent. Teresa, line 5.
Line 5. Okay. Hasha Ray, Hasha Race, Hasha Ray, Hasha Race, Hasha Ray, Hasha Ray.
Wow, you've been practicing too. I can tell. Makes a huge difference. Okay, Laura, line 6. Now,
Line
we are
6.
assuming there is a shva, a silent vowel under the lamed, because there should be.
So it's malache,
No, I didn't hear a syllable.
malache. No,
Excellent.
malache, right.
Great.
Hashare, hashare.
Yeah, you're doing
Yeah.
great. Keep going.
Yeah, for
I'm gonna
a
push you.
real
It's okay.
beginner. Malache,
Yeah.
yes?
Yes,
Okay,
I'll tell you what
Okay.
is it.
okay. Hashare,
Okay.
hashare.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Malachi, and the last is gonna be Sha.
Wait, what's the first letter?
Oh, that's not an M. That's Sha Ray.
Same, they were all the same. Okay, I would give you a sticker if you were in class because you read it all correctly. However, I don't have any stickers for this class, so I'll just have to. Actually, I have a drawer full of stickers, and I don't know what to do with them. I should find some teacher who would like to have them. But all kidding aside, that was Laura. You don't have to repeat the word. If you were incorrect, I would politely ask you to stop. So if you read it, you don't have to keep repeating the word. Have more confidence in yourself. You're doing just fine. You're reading the words perfectly. Okay, I would like to go, we haven't had that last letter, but let's look at line 8 together and start to sing with my pitch. Okay, shalom, everyone.
Shalom. Aleichem.
Malache,
Hey.
or Mala.
Hashem.
Missing a letter.
Malache.
And then look at line 9.
Me, Mela, Ali, Allah,
Lachim.
Alachim.
You've almost,
Yes,
you almost have
Lachim.
the first 2 lines of the prayer. And you all read it. You all were with me, I think. I know it was anyone who was confused by what we were doing. I was not going slowly.
Mhm.
You're all brilliant. You're all wonderful. I love you. Let's go on. No, I really want you. I want you to stop me. And that's the missing letter, the top. If you look at it with or without the dot in it, it's pronounced with the as top. Okay. So that's our word, hasharet. Got it?
Right.
At the top. Top page.
Wait.
Hasharet.
1 second. I'll be back in 1 second. Hasharet. I need a bottle of water to go on. Hasharet. You all see that word?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Anybody who can't see it, doesn't understand it? Now you can say Malachi Hasharet. You got one more word for the song. Okay, again, word of warning. You see the top with and without the dot. You're going to pronounce it ta with or without the dot. If you hear it pronounced differently, and I'm not going to even tell you how, again, if you go somewhere someone's reading Ashkenazi Hebrew, some more senior member of your congregation who learned Ashkenazi, I learned Ashkenazi Hebrew growing up, but some people kept it going. And they're going to pronounce that dot one without the dot a little differently. Ignore them. For your purposes, with or without a dot, it's a T sound. Okay? So I'm going to ask, who have I not embarrassed? Diane, I want you to read line 2, but don't bother with the first one because you can't pronounce it without a vowel. It would have to have a vowel. Go.
T, T, te, 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 ta, ta, to, t.
Yeah, it would be tough if it had the schwa. Excellent.
Mhm.
Look at line 3, everybody. Notice it says the with or without the vowel, it sounds with or without the dot in the middle, it sounds the same. So what would the next word be? It's not a word. What would the next sound be?
TT.
T,
And the one after that?
TT.
T,
And the one after that?
AT.
The one after that?
K,
And the one after that?
ta,
And the one after that?
to.
Okay. I would like anybody who could not follow those vowels at that speed to really work on your vowels this week. Make those flashcards work on the vowels because you will feel more comfortable and we will move along and you'll feel so great because we're just going to go as far as we can. I won't stop with this if we can go further. If we finish the book, I'll say what's the next book. Okay? Line 5. I haven't heard from Diane's not here. Hillary, line 5.
Rate, Shah, rate, Shah, rate.
You blended those syllables perfectly. Good for you. Let's go down the page a little bit. Make it a little bit more challenging. Line 8. Now let's assume there is a sha under the lamed because there has to be. Let's read it together. Stop. It's no good. I want the first 2 words. I know I'm going to embarrass people individually because otherwise it doesn't work. Rochelle, read the first 2 words.
Malachi,
Diane, read the second. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Malachi Hasharet.
Right from the prayer, right?
All right.
Okay. Diane, read the second 2 words.
Malachi Hasharet.
Karen, read the last 3 words.
Malachi Hashalom.
Okay. I am reminding you there's a shva under the lam, so it's mal. It's mal ache. The first syllable is mal. The shva, the silent vowel, closes the syllable. Mal ache. Okay? The silent vowel closes the syllable. So if we look at line 9,
Shalom.
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 What's next?
Aleichem.
Alechem.
Next word.
Malachi.
And the next one.
Hasharet.
And the next one.
Malachi.
Those words make any, do those words make any sense to you in that order?
Yep.
Tell me how. Tell me your name and tell me. Call out and tell me. Who's telling me?
It's because it's part of the prayers, Hillary. So,
Hillary.
Amalekhem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi, Melech.
Elyon, which you haven't had yet. Very good. And if you look at the bottom of the page, if you read music, that's what it says there. That's the beginning of the music. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyon. I said Shalom, sorry. Yes. All right. Here you go. I am going to put maybe on. Can you hear this?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes.
No.
No, we
Can't hear
now.
you.
Wait a minute. Okay, let's try it again. All right, so much for my musical prowess. We'll turn it off. I once played a piano, and this is such an excuse for a piano. It's ridiculous. Come on, here we go. But that music is at the bottom of the page. So if you play any instrument, you've got the music there for the first 2 lines of Shalom Aleichem. And you can play it on your piano or anything else that you happen to play. Because that's what it is. I just read it cold, as you could tell, made mistakes. I just read it and played it on the keyboard, and that's what it is. And that's exactly what the prayer that you've been reading. So you have made amazing progress. You're well into the prayer, and we're going to the next page because we have time. Next page.
This is what.
Okay, this is good. It's a review page. If we look at the first page, and this is where I'm going to stop today, because I want to make sure you know everything on this page cold. Okay? Looking at the very top of the page, there are 3 letters in a box. What are they? Someone
That's
tell
an
me.
Aleph.
Olive.
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 INA.
Why are they in one box together?
They're silent.
They're silent.
Is the
Well,
hay
not
always, is the hay always silent?
No,
No.
Wait.
It's the beginning of the word. It's a beginning of a word.
No.
There was,
At
No.
the
It
end.
would have a vowel at the beginning of the word, so it wouldn't be silent. At
So
the
it's at the
end of a word, the
End of
hay
the
is
word.
silent at the end
End
of
of
the
a
word. So that's what 3 silent letters. Okay, what are the next one? What are the first? What can you tell me about the middle box?
those are the final letters?
Final.
Which one? Who said that? Teresa?
Yeah,
Teresa,
The
which are the final letters?
Mums.
Well, they're paired with the beginning and the ending of the letters.
Yeah, which two? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that box. Which ones? Explain which of what the 5 letters are.
Well, I don't really remember the names, but I guess it's Kuf, and the final Kuf is the second.
All right,
And
it's
then
Kuf.
the mem and the final mem at the end is the final mem.
Perfect. And what's in the middle?
Lamed.
Lamed.
If the word is Kuf, I don't care if you know it. I just don't care if you know it's a Ch sound. I'm not worried about the names of the letters, just the sound. So we have the regular Chaf and the final Chaf in the second box. We have the Lamed. We have the regular mem and the final mem. Got it?
Yep.
What do we have next? We have some new letters, newest letters. What are they? I want one person. I'm gonna be the volunteer. Okay, Celia, would you please tell me what's about that last box? What's it all about?
The rough.
The what? That's right. The R sound, the H. What's that?
Show.
Sure.
Like in. Good. And what's next? The last one?
Ta.
And
Ta.
okay. Those two have the same sound.
Mhm.
Is there any confusion about any of those letters? When
Why
they
why are they grouped like that?
to review them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it happens to be one of the better things I've seen. The book is a good review page.
I have a question, Joan. This is Bonnie. In the
Right.
middle box, why is the lambda grouped with the mem and the cha?
I don't know. I think the man who wrote the book is no longer alive, so we can't ask him. We could ask his son who gave us permission to use it. It's just a grouping.
Okay.
There's no reason. What I wanted you to catch there with the final form, regular form and the final form, and make
Yeah.
sure you do the Lamed. I didn't like this book. I told you. I'm somewhat frustrated with some of it, but the son of the man who wrote it was kind enough to give it to Women's League to use for nothing. So I suppose we should be grateful. But there are definitely issues in the book that are confusing. Okay, now we have all of our vowels. Let's number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you all count 10 vowels?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 vowels. Okay. I am going to ask you, what is vowel free?
F.
F.
Line vowel 8.
O.
About 8.
I can't,
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Vowel 10. Vowel 10.
Silent.
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 Vowel 5.
1, 2, 3.
A.
A.
Hey,
Vowel
A.
Vowel 7.
Ah.
Ah.
Vowel 8.
O.
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 Vowel 9.
oh,
oh,
Is there anybody who was confused with this?
Mm-mm.
I hope not, but I wish you'd speak up and not be embarrassed. We're all friends. It's a small group. The group has come down to 9 people, which is perfect. It was a little too large in the beginning, although I hated to lose people. So this is great. Right now we're 8. Okay. This is a review page. There is nothing new on it. So we're going to read part of it now, and you are going to read it at home. You're going to review those letters. If you wanted to, you've got all your vowels at the top. You've also got all your letters at the top. I think it's a little bit difficult to copy the shape of the letter, but if you've got artistic bent and you can do it so you can pronounce, make it hard, go ahead and do it, or just point to them and practice. Just point, number them 1, 2, 3 and put the sound on the back and double check yourself if you have to. But flashcards are the easiest way to learn it, to speed it up, I should say, which is what we want to do. So can we go down the page a little bit, please, Diane? Okay,
Yeah.
keep going. Good. Now go back up. Go back up. No, I wanted you to all see it. Notice the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines are stressing the aleph. There's an aleph in every word or every sound, syllable, whatever. They're not all words. Most of them are words now. We're definitely getting to the point where most of them are words. Every syllable has an aleph. There is nothing here that you haven't heard. The only thing you have to remember is to put that shva, that silent vowel, under mouth ache. And the other thing that might be questionable is the third line. Who's brave and wants to read the first word? Tell me your name.
Teresa,
Go ahead, Teresa.
or, ish.
Okay, that's perfect reading in line 4. I wanted the third line.
Oh, am I reading line 4 or line 3?
You read in line 4. Read line 3.
Okay, I thought I was reading line 3.
Is it the number 3 or 1, 2, 3?
That's 3, where you were.
Okay.
First
Oh.
word in line 3.
Okay. Aloha.
Aloha.
Yeah, I was
Aloha.
wondering about, I wanted to read that line, but okay. Elohim. Elohim.
Okay. She read alo. All right, stop. Teresa is reading very well, but she read Elohim. What should it be? Can somebody-
Elohim.
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 Exactly. And then the last word, Teresa, would be
Elohim.
excellent. Okay. Now I'm going to ask Bonnie to read line 4.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
We're in trouble. The line that has the 4 next to it, that one?
No, the one she's pointing to.
Yeah,
Oh, the one
there's-
she's pointing to, okay. Oh, my goodness. Or,
Yeah. Yes.
okay. Ish. Asher.
Get your vowels. Let Bonnie read.
Asher.
Keep going.
Okay.
Okay. Rech.
Okay.
Orech.
Yep. Please let everybody else, don't read it, read them to yourself.
Eh. Is that right? Eh?
I'll tell you if it's not.
Okay. O
Finish.
and
Finish that word.
Emeh.
Next to the last word. There's a letter I didn't hear.
And next to last word. I don't, at the end, okay, that's an or.
No, it's a new, what's the last word?
O-T, oat.
Oh, okay, you read it very
Oat.
well. I don't know what you were worried about. You read it very well.
You know what? I'm getting confused between the hey and this R. They look alike.
The hay has another line under it. You're just gonna have to, if necessary, try to make flashcards, so.
Yeah.
I think if you go up to the top of the page, go back to the top of the page, please, Diane, thank you. If you look at if in the first box, the third letter is the hay. If you look in the third box, the first letter is the resh. The hay has a line under the resh.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that can clear it up a little.
Yes.
You're gonna have to practice it. That's
Yeah.
why-
And the T is, the T also looks like the hay a little
It
bit.
does.
that's what it does.
Completed.
It does.
Yeah, it's just they're
It does.
new and yeah.
And I want
Familiar
you
with
to-
it.
Okay. The top has a little tail after it. It isn't just a line, it has a little tail. The hay has a straight line. I am emphasizing that now because you will be more confused when we come to another letter if you don't get that straightened out.
Yep.
I'm trying
And
to
the race, to me, the race looks like a backward R. almost.
Oh, that's a good way to think of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is good.
If that
Yeah,
helps
I
you,
like
that's
that.
fine. That's fine.
Good visual, yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna, yeah, I'm visual too, I can see that. But seriously, I can't point, Diane, you're being such a helper. Point to the hay again, please.
The hay,
Yes, please.
Where are we?
Okay, right there. Notice that. Notice that.
Mhm.
She's circling it. Don't look at your book. The books are for home. The
Mhm.
books are for when you study at home. Right now we're on the screen. Look at this. She's circling the hay. Do you see it?
Mhm. Mhm.
Now look at the line, the straight line, of the second part of it, after the break. It's a straight line. Now go back to the top at the very end of the line, please. It's not a straight line.
Right.
It comes down and over, and it's closed.
Right.
It's closed and it's down and over. It's really important to get that distinction now. Because otherwise, all kidding aside, there's another letter that's going to confuse you.
Yay.
The hay is open and it's a straight line. The tuft comes down and over and it's a closed line. Got it?
I thought that was a T,
I called it a tuft.
a ta. Okay,
Or
It's a
two.
T. It's a T.
okay.
The T sound.
Uh-huh.
I will use the names of the letters and the beginning is always the sound. But you
Okay,
don't have to memorize it. You just have to know what it sounds like.
okay.
Okay, so let's scroll down the page. All right, let's stay at the top one more second. And again, I'm going to ask you to review your letters and your vowels. You must have flashcards for the vowels. Next week, you're going to tell me you all have them. You can make an X. You don't have to have a letter. Just an X. Okay? Some of you have done it, I can tell, because you're reading your vowels much more comfortably. And that's what we're working for, is your comfort. Okay, scroll down to the iron, please, Diane. Okay, notice all in that middle of the page, all of these words have an iron in them.
Hmm.
And you're going to see some new words that are very exciting to learn. You're also going to have words that have an olive. They're going to throw olive words in there just to make sure that you're on your toes. Look at the fourth line down in the iron. Third word down in the iron, please. What is that word?
and
Where are
the
you?
four.
No, up,
the-
up, up,
96.
up. That one. No. Go to the beginning of that line. Beginning of right there. Stop.
Shama. Sham.
Shema,
Shema.
Shema,
Shema.
Shema.
No, Sham.
No.
Shema.
Ever hear that word?
Shema.
Shema,
Yes,
Shema.
yeah.
Yeah. Where?
Mhm.
What prayer?
Shema.
Shema.
In the Shema.
Holocaust story.
Shema.
During the Holocaust, many of the Jewish children were sent to priests, were sent to be cared for by the priests. And I'm biting on words. They were being cared for the priests. And after the Holocaust was over, some of the Jewish men came back to find their children. And the priest said, "These are all our children. We baptized them. They're not your children. They're good Catholics." And the man who came in said, "Really? Shema Yisrael." And the children answered,
Oh, no.
"Isn't that a great story?" That's a true
Yeah.
story.
Mhm.
All right. So there's your word Shema, and you can now read that when you see it. And I think
So
that's very exciting.
It's not Shama, it's Shema.
Shema.
Oh, Shema.
All right. You blended. All right. Shema.
Okay,
Shema. However you want to pronounce it. That's the
okay,
way.
whatever. I mean, I'm asking you.
It doesn't matter. Whatever makes you happy.
Okay.
Shema. Shema. No, it's all the same, whether you blend it in or not.
Okay.
Okay. And go down. Let's go down.
Joan,
Mama.
on the middle row, this word right here,
Yeah.
row 7, is
Yeah.
it row?
What is it? Read the first.
Row?
No, where's the right? What's the first
No.
syllable?
Amo,
ah,
Mo.
amo,
Mo, right,
Mo,
okay.
okay,
Mo,
blend
Mo.
this, okay.
Yeah.
You don't blend it. It isn't the schwa. There's an
Okay.
ah vowel. So the ah is the first syllable and mo is the second syllable.
Okay, I was trying to blend this because it was silent.
No, you only blend into the silent vowel.
Okay,
Okay? You don't blend if there's a letter and a vowel that you can pronounce, it's a syllable. If it's followed by a silent vowel, by a letter with a silent vowel, you blend into it. That's the only time you blend.
okay.
Amo, amin, olam. Okay. Any good question? I'm glad you asked. Are there any other questions on this?
What is the next word?
A meme.
I don't know who read it.
Amin.
Whoever it was right.
Thank you,
Uh-huh.
Hillary.
Amin.
Thank you, Hillary. Okay, I'm going to do your voices.
Amin.
Amin is correct. Whoever asked that, you'll see it now?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. Oh, that was Laura. Okay. And what's the last word, Laura?
Olam.
What's the vowel? First vowel.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's the word?
olam.
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 Olam. Not alam. Olam.
Well, that's, I think I said that, but okay.
Okay, well,
Fine.
yeah, I might have just heard you. That's all right.
No
All right,
problem.
Laura.
You're the teacher.
Laura,
Yes.
go
Yes, sir.
down from olam that you just read at a slant. What's the two words under it? Yeah, right
Those
there.
words. Okay.
Right there.
So that's olam.
That's correct.
Olam.
Mhm. Okay.
Mhm.
Now go read the
Yes.
phrase before that, please. The phrase before the one you just read.
Malach.
Vowel, vowel, vowel. What's the vowel under the mem?
Under the mem.
Yeah.
Oh, melech. Excuse me.
Melech.
Melech.
And
And that is ha lo. No. Ha lam.
yeah, it's the same word you've read twice before. It just has a head before. Instead of being universe, it's the universe.
Okay.
Is the. You see that olam now?
Yes.
Okay. Let's slide down to the hay. Just about done. Let's slide the page down, please, Diane. Thank you so much. The hay, and that's all. Stop. No. Don't go further. The hay is on all of these words. It's pronounced ha. Are, here, in, hay, and so on. Are there any questions?
I'm sorry, can you, which line are you on, Joan?
I just read the third from the bottom. I just read it really quickly.
Can you read it again, please?
Har, here, im, hay.
Okay, thanks.
Any other questions? Bonnie, can you read the first word in the next line?
Ham lechem.
Yeah, we've read it about 5 times today. Good.
Okay.
Some of these words are going to become sight words. And shalom is one, obviously. Shema should become a sight word. And many of these words, as we read them over and over again, will be sight words. Could you scroll up for 1 minute, please? Scroll to the next page, please.
Next, page 17, 19.
Page, yeah, but I need to see the top. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, these are the reviews of all these letters.
Okay.
I will start here next week, but if you have time, if you can make the time to review these letters, that would be great. Because what's good here is that almost all of these sounds that they're putting on here now are words. They're words, and therefore they're words using the letter that they're showing, which is really great. So if you can read those words, you're reading real words, and they make sense, and they're easier to read than some of these sounds that they put together. So I'd like to ask you to look at this page if you can. We will start with it next week. But main thing is work on those vowels. If you get the vowels, then we'll worry more about the consonants. But we need the consonants too, because we need to move on. I would like to move on, but I will go no further than this page unless you're comfortable. Okay? Any questions? If you have any questions, you know where to email me. I can answer emails much better than I can set up the page. I'm going to learn to set up the page. I'm so frustrated, you just have no idea. And my friend who helps me is the one who got me into this. She volunteered me to do this, for which I'm grateful. So that's why she comes over and helps me whenever I need help. But I thought I had it tonight. What can I tell you? Okay, it's been great, ladies. You've done a wonderful job. You're reading very, very well. Some of you are reading a little more slowly, but that's okay. It comes with time. Diane, I thank you for the help. I may need it again.
You're
God, I
welcome.
know.
Anytime.
I may need it. If you're reading a little more slowly and you need to practice a little more, make those flashcards. Do I sound redundant? Make those flashcards, practice those letters, get them in your head. And it's more fun when you do it, and you're doing great. You really are doing very, very well. I don't know how
Joan,
the classes are going, but you're doing a wonderful job. I'm very pleased.
Joan, let me say that I personally I'm slow, but I'm so much further along than I was before we started.
Well, that's
So,
all that matters, Laura.
that's right, exactly. And
And
that's,
the more you practice, I have no problem with slow as long as you can learn to be accurate.
okay.
Practice those vowels. I think the vowels are confusing you yet. And if you haven't made flashcards, make some. If you've made
I
them,
will.
use them. And practice those vowels. I think once you get the vowels down, it'll be easier to remember them.